People who have visited the US, what is your WTF America story? 1. I went to Applebee's, mistake number 1 I guess. I was then served by a nice young lady called Brittany who asked me with a serious face if we have trees in Scotland. 2. I had to tip an ATM. 3. Not mine, but someone posted a while back about his British boss getting pulled over for speeding. As is the tradition in England, he got out of the car to meet the police officer, and it went about as well as you'd expect. 4. I'm Canadian and I went down to the US to do a little shopping. I accidentally pulled out some Canadian bills and the cashier asked why I kept Monopoly money in my wallet. 5. When I went to the US the first time and ordered a meal from Burger King, ordering a large fry, Coke and a Whopper, I was blown away by the size of it all. Each item was larger than the same item back home. I was already like WTF. But then the cashier said I could have a second Whopper for $1. Again, I was like, WTF, sign me up. Another time, while I was in Daytona, I went to a restaurant and the woman kept refilling my drink again and again. Being a bit shy, I did not tell her to stop and expected a bill with $15 for sodas, but then I found out the refills were free. Free refills? I'd only seen that at places like Subway, but so many restaurants in the US had free refills. I love the US for restaurants and food in general. The portions are massive and very reasonably priced. 6. Australian here. I went to Houston last year and spoke to a girl my age in the airport. We got chatting about college, it was around July, and she asked me if I was on my summer vacation. I casually explained I was on my winter break. She was genuinely confused and did not understand how it was summer in the US but winter in Australia. I tried to explain but eventually gave up. 7. I'm from America, and I have a friend from Australia. It amazes him that there are so many flags everywhere. Apparently that is a distinctly American thing. He'll make jokes about how we all forget where we are. 8. I saw 50 chicken nuggets for $5. 9. Went to Walmart. The fabled creatures there are just as the internet portrays them as. Nonetheless, it's still mind-blowing. 10. I visited the US, never understood suburban young kids with huge trucks that clearly do not do any manual labor. I visited, but I also have lived here my whole life. 11. Went into a shop, they had spray-on cheese. I don't think the majority of Americans here know how ridiculous that sounds to the rest of us. Spray-on cheese. 12. Do you know any Vikings? Asked by a nice young blonde with a straight and serious face in McDonald's. I'm from Denmark. Also, good God, Texas has a lot of fat people.